Hello, I've put together a video for you guys. This is on my homemade plastic bag inflatable. Now, I'm aware that there is other people doing this, and I want to say right off the bat, I didn't know that this was a thing. In fact, I started making these when I was quite little started with a little Dollar Tree fan I found, and then I I used duct tape, and I duct taped the Dollar Tree blower onto a Target bag. And this was back in like 4th or 5th grade, so I'm going into high school this year, so I've been doing this for a while, but just kind of stopped doing it recently because I was bored with it. But here I am. I got, wanted to do something with this last week, so I upgraded my tree design, and here's the box for it. And it comes with a sound box. This plays Santa's Elves Have a Holly Jolly Christmas and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It plays shortened versions of them. You can play it on a loop. You can play them one at a time. This had lights on it at one point. This was for like a, battery operated in your room music player with lights on it, but the lights broke, so. I have a light I wired up to here, but I took it off recently and just wanted the box itself, so. The box is for this. You can play music with, you can kind of tuck this in the back and, sorry, ooh, gotta like sneeze or something. You can play music, so. There's kind of information I wrote about this. I did all the art on the box. I'm an artsy person, so I like to draw. I have quite a few hobbies. I recycled the wiring for my Ghostbusters car's cheap fan that didn't work anymore, and I used it to run my custom blower for this, which, yes, I completely make 3D designed to match my motors that I use to make completely custom blowers for these, so it's pretty cool. Has a rechargeable LED on it. I'm just kind of showing you the box. It's about 4 feet tall and about 2 feet wide. Those are really rough estimates. I just put a ruler up to it, and it was like, okay, 4 rulers, 4 feet tall. Seems reasonable. And then this was a box for something else, and I just covered it up with duct tape and, of course, my art, so. And then I have these little, like, sticker things that I wanted for my birthday last year, so. Or Christmas, it was one of the two. And I kind of made my own brand for this, ENflate, so. It's kind of cool. I did write that the adapter is not included. I don't have, the only way to run the motor on my custom blower is with the adapter that is from my Black Cat with Banner from Menards. So, blowers, I just wrote on the box that the adapter wasn't included to get away with it. So, here's the charger for the LED light on it. And, plastic packaging tape, laminated warning card. So, there you go. As you can already see, I have the inflatable laid out here. I'm gonna plug it in and we'll get going. So, here's the blower. This is gonna take a hot minute to inflate, but I call it the end blower. And I have a little stake hole, so if I want to use this outside on a dry day for people to see my inflatable, that's something I can do. It does use this coin motor, because those actually like the amount of voltage I'm putting in. Blade touching the plastic. Again, there it goes. It's the only motor that's okay with the 12 volts and doesn't overheat. And this does take a minute to inflate, but it inflates really tightly, so it's kind of a slow inflating, but it keeps the pressure really nicely. So I'm gonna pause this, and when it's fully inflated, I will resume, so I'm not wasting your guys' time. Normally I'd have a chair or something that I'd have readily available to prop this up because it does lean, but I don't. I just have this box from my Santa Outhouse inflatable, which is right there, so that's what I'm doing. Just propping it up. Anyways, here it is. It's a simple design. It's supposed to be a Christmas tree. I don't know if you've caught on to that or not, but it's a green bag, and I kind of roughly added like branches on it with markers so you can, looks like a tree. And then the plastic bags are ornaments. Has the very cheesy "Have a Very Baggy Christmas" on the star. This is like one of those gift bags. It's very crinkly plastic. And then I had two of them, so I just cut the corners off of the other one and was like, wow, interesting star shape, whatever. So that's what I did. And the nice thing is it actually inflates. So I cut a hole right there, and then it, I mean, I wonder if the motor tipped over. No, it didn't. Okay. But it inflates decently tight. So for being the little tiny motor that I had to run this off of, it's okay, I guess. But anyways, the original design didn't have this other plastic bag down here, but I thought the design was pretty plain, so I threw in a plastic bag kind of as like a present, but the whole theme is plastic bag, so it fits perfectly. It's a Menards bag, which it's kind of funny because I'm using competition bags with this because we got Fleet Farm for the tree and Menards for the present, if you want to call it that. So I mentioned this does have a light. I'll show you that and then we'll get to tethering. I'm trying to find the button. There it is. It's a rechargeable light. There's the charger for it. Oh my goodness, I just dropped it. There's the charger. It's all wound up so it fit in the box. And it lights up decently. I mean, not great. It looks better in real life than it does on the camera. Like, you can see the details in real life, but on camera you really can't. I'm trying to focus the light. I mean, it's about what I can see, so it's not bad. I'm really watching my step. I really can't see anything in my room right now. There we go. Light's back on. So there's that. The nice thing is if you hit it just right, the light kind of lights up the star. I wanted to put the light on the star, but the star is clear, and you would see the duct tape and light that I would have used, and then the whole thing wouldn't have lit up nicely. And honestly, I probably should have put the light a little bit lower, but I put it up higher, because then it would be closer to the star and it would feel somewhat more natural, but it really doesn't. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's fine. As I said, tethering, I use little keychain rings. I've collected them for a while. I got 4 of them. You got this. This is string we actually used at my dad's house for inflatable tethering ropes, because I just think we lost some of them, so, or they weren't long enough, so we'd use these. So this rope, the string will hold up nicely. And there's the other one, and then there's ones on the bottom. There's a ring right there, and then there's one opposite to that ring. Right, I'm gonna zoom in. Right there. So there you have it, folks. As for what you do with the sound box, I just want to mention this. I would tuck it in there. That's what I do with it. Unless you're looking for it, you're not going to see it. So otherwise, you just put it in the back, but then it's pointed towards the people who are going to walk by or look at it. So thank you guys for watching. There may or may not be more of this coming. I kind of swap between making these and making sirens, so we'll see. But there you go. I'll deflate it so you can see it deflate. There's really nothing special, but if you want to stick around and see it deflate, here it is. It does take a split second for the motor to turn off after you unplug it if you listen for it. And it's, of course, not properly tethered, so it's gonna lift up the motor with it. So yep, my custom 3D printed blower. Thank you all for watching. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. Just woke up. It's 10:24 and I'm still not fully awake. It is summer, so just kind of feel that way sometimes. I'm just not really productive, so. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.